So as we digest Netflix's first quarter earnings, we ask ourselves, is it a good buy or a good buy, Netflix? Sayonara. We're going to start with the buys here. Julie, I've got 28, and here they are. The reason for these buys, the bulls are seeing Netflix's password crackdown delay simply as a timing shift and really nothing more, and therefore perhaps a buying opportunity from that perspective.
And then we got the sell ratings on the other side. This is the minority still of them. There was only 4 sells. That works out to around 7% of the overall ratings. But we've also have quite a few that are hold, just like Justin, who we just spoke to a few moments ago, 23 holds here who are waiting perhaps for more signs that Netflix is exiting the crawl phase or the walk phase and getting to the run phase. Sorry, I'm getting lost in the metaphor at this point. But the point being that there are still a lot of questions about how this is all going to go. There are a lot of sort of arrows in the quiver, so to speak.
Sure.
That have not yet been fully deployed, whether you're talking about the ad tier and that ad tech, right? The programmatic tool that they're going to use to sell the advertising on that, which they talked about on the call, whether it's the video games, the sort of new Netflix that you painted, you know, that stuff all has to work.
Right. I mean, I'm particularly excited about that ad tier because those revenues could be what prop up some of the margins that the company is going to be looked at by analysts around as well. And, you know, even as we think about where the video games, where the live events, all of that is flashy. It gets you talked about more in the household level, but at least on the retention of a lot of those users going forward, it's still going to come down to price. You're in an environment where consumers, they are going to be a little bit more stringent about their discretionary dollars, and nearly half of consumers, according to the Deloitte Digital Media Trends 2023 survey, say that they pay too much for streaming video on-demand services that they use, and about a third of them intend to reduce the number that they subscribe to. So that immediately throws a lot of subscribers into the question of, is this an account that I have that I'm consuming content on? Is it a subsidized one that came with a device that I bought already? Or is it one that I'm already within the kind of recurring cycle of just paying for out of pocket? And I think that's where this differentiation, not just in the value of those services, but also in the different price tiers that are being deployed, that's where it could become increasingly important for Netflix to strike the right pricing strategy with all of the features that they're talking about in quality and latency and even on the live element side of things.
Yeah, well, the stock is up 13% this year, so people are voting with their feet, so to speak,
Yeah.
with their wallets.
Yeah, indeed.